You are now live. Yeah, Schlock West in the morning, Dash Radio, the Spin Room. You know what it is.
Y'all? It's your man Bigg Pwee from the Spin Room. Thank y'all very much once again joining us for another episode. I got my crew with me, my folks, my ride or dies. Ladies and gents, please make some noise for my girl, Big Les. What up, Leslie? Les?
Hey, ride or die, I am.
Yeah, man. Birthday girl celebrating, J Tasha. What it do?
What it do, baby boo?
And your girlfriend's favorite DJ Ron C. What up, cuzzo?
What up, man?
What was that? All right, man. We got a great show for y'all. We got a special guest that's in the building. Big Les, you want to do the honors in introducing our special guest?
Absolutely. He hails from Detroit. The ladies love him. The men respect him. Not only is he an actor extraordinaire and former model, but he also can sing his ass off. And he is on so many TV shows and movies. You've seen him with Diary of a Mad Black Woman, Medea Goes to Jail, What's Done in the Dark. He's got a new TV show on a major network. We're going to talk about that. But one thing he's been doing is like really reaching out to the youth out there and talking about how to, hold it down during this COVID pandemic. And he's being real transparent, and I love it. So ladies and gentlemen, get ready and welcome the one and only Christian Keys.
Yeah, man. Woo! He's in the building. Yeah.
What up, though?
What up, though?
Hey.
What's going on?
Welcome, my man. Thank you so much, Christian, for taking the time out your day to hang out with the Spin Room crew. We truly appreciate it, my guy. We're going to jump right into it, my dude. All right, are you ready?
Get involved.
Yeah, man. Let's go. All right, so we all know COVID-19 is here. It's smacking us all in the face. You as an actor, as a singer, right? You guys are not able to be on set and do anything right now. So right now, what are you doing to keep your singing chops, your acting chops up to par still during COVID-19?
By the grace of God, right before, a while before, like towards the end of last year, I sold a TV show, a scripted TV show based off one of my novels. And so we were working back and forth with that, finalizing that deal. They loved the pilot. So they asked me would I consider writing the first season. And I was like, are you kidding me? Don't threaten me with a good time. I will sit my ass down in the middle of this quarantine and write like my life depends on it. So I'm just chopping through those episodes and some other content that I had been dying to get back a hold of. And that's helping me stay creative, stay focused, stay motivated, stay inspired. And then, I sneak out the house for groceries. I sneak out for essential items. And I sneak out occasionally to get a hike in, get some exercise, some sun, some fresh air, something. So I don't feel like I'm a prisoner. So I'm getting by, man. I'm good.
You've been getting your workout in. I see you doing the stairs, and I'm like, my guy, get that cardio in.
I've been doing stairs for since college hoops. So probably 25 years now. Because I knew there wasn't nobody else on my team dumb enough to run them stairs like me, that consistent. And I'm like, I bet I'm the only weirdo that can really just sit out here and just make a plan to just sprint these every single day and just be like one of the fastest cats in the state. So let me go ahead and put the work in, because I didn't have a basketball legacy that a lot of those cats had and some of the skill sets. So I was like, okay, well, my skill set is going to be work ethic and not getting tired and just being that cat that just gets after it. And so I've been doing it for a while, so I like it. It's kind of like, it's therapeutic.
Yeah. I want to talk about this novel that you just mentioned. Is it fiction, nonfiction? Is it true to life? You know what I mean? Like, how much of you is really in this?
To be honest, I wrote two novels so far, Ladies' Night and Dr. Feelgood, and they're both, Dr. Feelgood is about therapy. He's kind of like a therapist, life coach kind of a guy, but the first one I did was Ladies' Night. And they're both probably 98, maybe 95% fiction. I might throw like a awkward, funny date story in there that actually happened to me, because that's always fun. Or in one of them, in Ladies' Night, when I got robbed when I was working third shift at the 7-Eleven, fresh out of college, this cat robbed me with a machete. And I put that in there, because life gives you pages. Life, if you're an author or a writer or a hip hop artist, or you write TV or film, you get out and you live, and life experiences will give you pages to put down. So probably 95 to 98% of it is all fiction, and the rest of it is just a good story or two that I've lived through.
All right, so since you brought up life stories, and you know, I'm saying this with all love. You're a handsome gentleman.
Appreciate it, bro.
Yeah, you're a handsome gentleman. And a lot of these stories that you put together, you said it's life experience. Now, social media is hot right now. This is where everybody at. Since everybody's in quarantine, everybody's on social media. Tell me about your DM life.
Oh, wow. You know what, man? Mine is pretty. Let me tell you why mine is pretty much PG-13 for the most part, because I don't put a lot of shirtless pictures and I don't participate in the gray sweatpants challenge. I just don't. Be clear. I said what I said. It's just certain things. I don't want to send certain messages out there because I don't want to attract that kind of energy. You know, I passed 40 a couple years back, so I'm a grown ass man. Like, I just found my first gray chest hair. Like, it's you know, it's time to start really adulting. Yeah.
They
in here.
They there. Yeah.
I mean, you just said
it's like college tuition for my son. You know, buying properties. You know, finding a property manager to manage those properties. You know, finding one that I'm comfortable living in this part of the year, and then if I'm filming in Atlanta, you know, and not out here in LA, then finding something over there and buying that, and just doing adult stuff now at this point. So I don't. If it's not about work or about something inspirational or about somebody that was suicidal and you know, some of my work might have helped them, you know, and I got a chance to reach out and communicate and connect with them, commune with them. If it's not something like that, most of the times I don't, even if it's some areolas involved, I don't.
I was about to say, I know you getting a couple of those now.
Yeah, but they'll cuss you out if you don't respond. Like, I know you saw that, and take more than your boobs to get my attention.
So do me a favor, Christian. Those that you get, can you
send you those?
Yeah, send me those. Yeah, just forward those to me. You know,
I got you.
Yeah, I take care of that for you. Don't trip. I got you.
Okay, you can handle. Yeah, because I'm cool on that, man. I don't. And then there's so much catfishing around. Even if I don't care what they send, even if it's magnificent, you still don't know if they're real.
Hello.
You still don't know, and I'm like, you know, if the person is actually them, or if it's a 72-year-old man being nasty, pinching his nipples as you respond, and I'm like, I'm not messing with y'all with this. Yeah. You got some old guy that looks like Santa Claus sitting there rubbing on himself. Come on, man, I'm not here for it. No, thank you. Nope.
Is that a turn on or a turn off when you do see DMs like that?
It's not gonna make me respond faster. If anything, I'm gonna be more suspicious because I'm like, my first thing is like, okay, what is this about? What do you want?
It's a setup.
And it's not. Yeah, I feel like it's a setup. Like, I've had people. I had a woman that sent me her boobs before, and I didn't respond, and she literally, you know, cussed me. I was like, yo, I know you saw that, and I was like, yeah. And it takes more than that to get me to respond. One, two. I hate to sound like a Drake lyric, but you don't really have to do this. Like, this ain't how you gonna get your dude. This is not how you're gonna be seen as a woman. You're gonna be seen and referred to when he tells all his friends, yo, this shorty that sent me her boobs. You remember these?
Yeah.
She had, the good, you remember, you saw, I showed you these. Yeah. And you're gonna be that chick instead of, and that's all you're gonna be seen as, instead of, you know, having the opportunity to be respected for your talent, be respected for your intellect, be respected for your spirituality. For the rock star, badass woman that you are, you're gonna be reduced and relegated to a pair of boobs. And it's like, my bad. That, you know, it takes more than that to. So she sent it to Shade Room. I was so glad I handled it the way I did, because I think that day alone I got 2,000 or 3,000 new followers. And they was like, yo, I appreciate the way you handled that, but I'm just glad I handled it the way that I handled things.
Well, good job with that. I do want to say, you mentioned that you're of age now. Happy belated birthday, by the way.
Thank you.
Your birthday was last Friday, mine's this Thursday. I kind of want to get into a little bit about how you started your career, because there's a lot of millennials who's out there trying to be an actor. You've been in the game for a long, long time. How was your journey of getting into the industry and lasting so long?
It was difficult. I think the reason I've been able to last is because I approach everything as if I haven't done anything yet.
Right.
And for me, that works. It keeps me hungry. It keeps me humble. I don't get lost in that. Oh, I just worked with, Angela Bassett on my last TV show. And, she was dope and gracious and icon. Just energy was, she was like, hey, you want to run over this? I'm like, hell yeah, Miss Bassett. Hell yeah, let's rehearse this. And when you lend yourself to the craft and the magic of that being our job,
mm-hmm.
the blessings keep coming because you on that frequency of consistent gratitude. And like they say, it's not just an Instagram post, it's a real thing. An attitude of gratitude is a miracle for blessings. And you keep drawing things to be grateful for when you're consistently grateful. So I treat every job as if it's Avatar or Marvel, Avengers, the biggest movies ever. I treat everything as if it's the biggest thing ever, because that way, when I do book the biggest thing ever, I'm already in that mode. I'm already in that place, mentally in that space, professionally. So I just say that coming from theater to TV and film, you have your pockets and your dry spells, stuff that doesn't sit well with you. You're not working. You get frustrated. You question your judgment. Did I do the right thing? I wanted to go back to Michigan and go back to driving truck. That was safe. I could fall back into that and I almost quit. And I'm glad I did, because God was like, okay, I see you had about a month worth of rent left and you stuck it out.
Right.
And I could have spent that on the truck. I was going to spend it on the truck and a U-Haul and drive back to Michigan. And
no, we're glad that you didn't do that.
Right. So what was that Mama, I Made It? Like, what was that one film or that one play or what that you was like, I made it?
I haven't had it.
You haven't had what?
Hello.
I haven't had it. I haven't had it.
Now, I've
been, when I'm a superhero in a Marvel or DC universe, and that's why I work out like I do, Liz. I get it in because I feel like in my bone marrow, I got a superhero role coming.
But that's my dream too. I've been trying to reignite some Pam Grier as long as I can still do backflips, and that's the one box I haven't been able to check. So that's why, me and you, I work out too all day, every day.
Yeah.
It's coming. I got to check.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna cash out my next film. Don't even worry about it. It's gonna be some Marvel, some type of something. I'm gonna produce it, and y'all gonna.
That part. So it's like and I don't want to be killing myself when I do book it. I want to be like, can you? Yeah. Well, how much time do you need to get ready?
Shirts off.
I'm ready.
I'll get them to know. They know. Oh, he's serious.
Yeah.
Like it's real serious when you say it twice. So I just want to stay ready, and that anchors me during this time because it gives me a place to release the frustration from everything that's going on in the world, from the Breonna Taylor, the George Floyd, the Ahmaud Arbery, the Elijah, the all the every hashtag that comes twice a week. I need that therapeutically to set that stuff down because I can't carry. It's dangerous for me to carry around that kind of frustration. Working out consistently helps me set that down as well as be prepared for work.
And I'm glad you brought that up because this is one of the things I did want to talk to you about. You have a son, and Black Lives Matter is a real thing right now. And so have you had to have that conversation? I mean, you're a single father, correct?
Mm-hmm.
And so your son, have you had to have that conversation with your son about what goes on with police brutality and stuff like that?
Yes, I have. And he understands. And I try to create a safe place for him to discuss with me because he's 17. He'll be 18 in December. So, he's about to be a whole man.
Right.
He'll be able to vote next year. So I try to give him a safe place to express his frustration, to ask whatever questions, that he doesn't understand, to vent. And he does the same for me, and sometimes I'm just sitting on the phone and he's like, Dad, you good? And I'm like, no, man, I'm mad. I want to break something. I want to hurt something. I want to hurt somebody. And I know I can't because I can't set that example for you. but I would love to. There's a corner of me, there's a dark corner of me that would love to just do bad things right now because I'm tired. I'm tired and I'm exhausted. It's heavy. It's exhausting. There's days where I'm not okay.
Right.
And I have to make myself get over to the side of my life, the side of my mental that I am okay. I have to make myself okay. And that's exhausting too. So we talk about it. I'm honest about it. I've taken in protesting. We've marched for women's rights. We've marched for gay rights. We've marched for Black Lives Matter. I need him to understand that these are human issues. And we don't just fight for our stuff.
Right.
You know,
right.
I can't relate to the LGBT stuff, but I can relate to that they should have the rights that they want and that they need. They should have equal rights and they shouldn't be discriminated against. And with the time's up and equal pay with women, especially black women. Black women make even less than us and we make even less than white folks. And so I wanted him to march, you know, for that. So, and then we talked about it afterwards. And I was like, do you understand why we march? He was like, a little. And I'm like, well, let's talk about it. Should a black woman with the same resume that I have, same experience that I have, should she make less than me? He's like, no. I said, exactly. So why are they making so much less per dollar? And they're making substantially less than white men,
right?
Substantially less than white women, and even noticeably less than us. And that's not okay. And that's something, these are things that we have to put our foot down and at least start talking about so we can try to figure out how to fix it.
And I salute you, my guy, because I see you out there on your IG page and out there protesting and out there. Mm-hmm. And I salute you on that. And I feel you because I have 2 daughters and it's the same conversation that I have to have with them also. And it's hard because you're talking to kids that have never experienced true life experiences, but they're seeing it on television, they're seeing it on social media and stuff like that. And to express and explain to them, sometimes it's a little hard. And I'm with you. It is one of those, you got to have that safe place that you can talk to your kids and they can talk to you also and feel comfortable in holding that conversation with you. So like I said, I truly salute you. You single father, doing your thing, man, out here with your career. Now, I know with this industry, it's normally career first, get it out there. But you are a little different. Your son comes first in all.
Yeah. I passed on roles, man. There was a show that that Debbie Allen was directing. And I booked like a three episode arc. Good. I'm talking almost $100K for those 3 episodes. And
hello.
And it was during this was a few years back, and it was during the summer, like during the years where he's not with me for school, then you know, like we alternated years for a while with his mom. You know, we good friends, you know, we stopped trying to force our relationship a long time ago. She literally just got married. So I'm happy for her. She's a good woman. But around 3, by the time he was 3, he was like, yo, this ain't working. Let's just be good teammates and go on about our damn lives because this ain't working. I'm not happy here and you ain't either. So when he's here with me, it's my time. Like every couple weeks, he's here. Pre-pandemic, every 2-3 weeks, he's here or I'm there. Every break, everything. And, you know, and that's on the years that he's not with me for school. When he's with me for school and he's here, you know, he's here. But I couldn't look him in the face and be like, I got to send you back to your mom's and go get this bread. And I had to tell him that. I booked a Broadway show and I had to tell the same. And I had Mr. Tommy Mottola call me on my phone. And I was like, what? Tommy Mottola on the phone for you? And he was like, what's the reason that you're not going to take this musical? And I told him, I was like, I can't look my son in the face. I grew up without my pops around. I can't look my boy in the face and be like, listen, I got to go get this bag. And I can't spend this, you know, this next couple months with you. This, you know, your whole summer break. I had plans. We had trips we were going to take and we were going to go play paintball and, you know, go laser tag and go to the beach and do this, that, and the other. And I couldn't look him in the face because I spent too many Saturday mornings and Sunday mornings as a kid on the porch waiting for my father to show up and take me fishing, and he never came. So I was like, I can't do that to him. I can't revisit that generational curse on him. I gotta fix that. Even if it costs me money, even if it cost me relationships, work-wise. But he understood. Mr. Mottola understood. The show understood. My agent almost fired me. But
well, I'm glad they didn't. I'm glad they didn't. Yeah.
They glad they didn't too, because we've been working. Thank you, Lord. They glad too. We had a couple years where we were on 5 or 6 shows recurring, and then lead on another show. So it's been good lately, man. So I'm just happy. I do want to get back to normal, except for the part to where Black folks are dying and nobody's being held accountable for it.
Come on, facts.
Yeah, that's the part of normal we can't get back to.
Right.
You've been an open book really about your whole journey from the business side to the personal side. And lately I've been hearing you talk about how it's okay for people to seek therapy and to seek help and have these open dialogues. And you were talking to, what was his name? King someone?
Jay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he was, expressing about his suicidal thoughts and all these other things. Can you please tell everyone really, and, share as much as you want to, but how important it is to be open and seek help outside of family members and friends if you need it?
I think it's urgent, and I think it's one of the things that we haven't talked about enough in our community. It's been taboo to say therapy. It's almost a curse word, and when in reality, if anybody needs it, it's members of the Black community. We have certain things, like, where do you think we learned how to spank our kids from? If enslaved Blacks were less than perfect, they didn't pick enough cotton, they looked at you wrong, they didn't move fast enough, they weren't excited enough to be enslaved, they got beat, they got the skin beat off of them. We learned so many things, so many traumatic things, and it's in my opinion, it still rides with us. And if we don't face those things, if we don't talk about those things, I'm transparent with my son. I told him, Mrs. Keys cracked my head open with a hammer because I didn't hang up my coat after a snowball fight when I was 8. That was my first beating. And it was one of the worst, but it was far from the last. I've been transparent with him because that helps me continue to heal. Healing is a process. You got to have somebody or some people around you in your circle that won't take your transparency for granted and will just let you vent sometimes and be honest with you. They will be honest. You need them. You don't need a whole bunch of yes man, like Kevin Hart said. You need a couple no, like, hey man, no, that's a terrible idea. No, you need some no people in your circle. But the idea of us being able to heal and talk about the stuff that we go through, it's essential. That's the reason I'm here. Because statistically speaking, as a foster kid, group home kid, detention center kid, homeless, vicious child abuse, I'm technically not supposed to be here. It's just the grace of God that I'm here. And being able to, him guide me to be able to heal from that stuff and set it down. And then once I set it down, I wasn't as heavy. I wasn't as angry. I wasn't as exhausted because I was always hateful. And then I started to see little things that he was placing in the way, like, hey, you got a passion for this. Do I? Yeah. Okay. And then, you kind of, and then you follow it and it's fruitful. And then he's like, hey, you got a passion. You should write something. Matter of fact, write this. Magic Mike was okay as a movie. You could write a better one. I was like, can I? I said what I said. Go write it. And those things you look up, and then it's a nationally published book. And, and then I got a national publishing deal. And I didn't go to school for that. I went to school for social work so I could give back and help other kids. He's finding other ways for me to help other kids because I decided to heal, and I decided to allow him to show me how to heal and to allow me to be completely transparent about the things that I've been through. Because again, every time I do that, talking with y'all right now, it helps me to solidify and lay more concrete on my healing instead of, steady being jaded, steady being angry, walking around bitter. I can be creative now. I can find those happy days and I can be like, you know what, man, I'm alive. I'm on this side of the grass. I got something to live for today. I got an amazing kid. I got dreams and places I want to go and things I want to build and stuff I want to create. And he keeps giving me visions for different creations and different films and different TV shows. Today's a good day. I'm going to do something great today. No matter what it is, it allows me to do that because I heal.
I love that positivity, though.
Real quick, I'm sorry, Pee Wee. How much of your life history shows up in your acting? Like, I know there's this thing called transference where you can take an incident that happened in your past and throw it into a character. So how much of that do you utilize for your acting? Or does it just...
I try not to do none, because just for me, for my process, that's a different kind of fear or a different kind of rage or a different kind of anger or a different kind of hurt. Like, let's say I get caught up trying to substitute, you know, my birth mother not keeping me, put me into foster care, you know, that kind of a hurt with something marital. It's a different kind of hurt. And to me, it would keep taking me back to that instead of me being connected with you on the other side of the scene. So I do my best to work the scene until I can smell the room that we're in. I can tell if it's been dusted lately, because I can tell. Like, I know what the last meal that was cooked in here. I know if they burn incense. I know if they burn candles. I know, you know, if they use pine sol with the lemon. Like, I work it until it's real to me. So like now, if I repeat lines from a show or a movie from 5, 6, 8 years ago, I might still accidentally cry, because I made it real for me, even though it wasn't something I experienced. I worked it until it was real, and then that way I don't have to substitute. It's, for me, that gets messy. That works for some people. But for my process, I don't like to bring my previous pain into it. I just like to create. I believe in the magic of creating and that make-believe and getting that person up off the page and leaving all of my stuff in the trailer. Christian's in the trailer. I'm Troy or Charlie or, you know, Niles or whoever I am.
All right, Christian, look, I got a couple of questions for you, man. We're going to touch on the music side now.
Okay.
So since you're an R&B singer, I want to know who you listening to right now.
Let me see. Man, I've been blessed during quarantine. Sundays, I've been doing my lives, and so I've been able to like call on some friendships and some relationships with people that I have. And so like John B has stopped through my Sunday live. Brian McKnight has stopped through and sang. They both did. David Hollister stopped through. You know, not name dropping. You know, just the blessing of these icons. Q Parker from 112. You know, I have some dope actors. Shirley Murdoch. So I still listen to all of them. You know, the reason I asked them to do it because they had a heavy influence on my creativity. But I also like Leslie Odom Jr. I just got his album. It's crazy. The brother from Hamilton.
Oh yeah.
He's out of order, man. He's inappropriately talented. It doesn't make sense. He is so out of order. And I haven't listened to anything other than his stuff the last 3 days, unless I was in a gym. That I need all ratchet music and rock and roll and trap music and everything. But
I'm about to put you on the spot then. So you already said it. Give me your top 3 artists. Best.
You gotta, okay, wait.
Are we talking about R&B, hip hop?
R&B, soul?
I said artists, so it could be rap, it could be.
That's not fair. You gotta separate. That's tough. That's tough. You gotta pick.
Top 3 artists of all time, dead or alive. Who you got?
Period.
Yeah.
Damn, dead or alive. Jeez.
That's spelled SHAAAAEGT. Let me see. I would have to say, not in any particular order, my favorite, most influential on me, I'd have to say.
Yeah, I know. This is hard.
Pop.
Okay.
I'd have to say Tupac, Prince.
Okay.
And
Michael Jackson. Okay.
All right. That's not bad.
All right.
Because both of them were influenced by James Brown and other people. And Pop was influenced by a bunch of other people. But
so you gotta wrap it all in. I see what you're trying to do.
Well, I mean, I can't. That's a hard question. Like if you said pick your top 5 hip hop artists, you know, I could do that. I could say, okay, clearly Pac, Big, Nas, Rakim, and probably maybe That fifth one would probably fall to Kendrick.
Kendrick? Okay.
Yeah. And then if I was going soul and R&B, it would have to be, Prince, Mike, Stevie, Luther, Whitney.
Bam.
Ooh.
Bam.
That's all the people that you ain't even got to say their second name.
Right.
You just got to say their first name. So, but that's a tough question to ask in general. Like, that's tough.
So you do it's called on your IG Live on Sundays. What is it called again?
It's just, I didn't name it. We just pull up at 6 p.m. PST, and I usually have a guest or two, and we talk about everything. People ask for advice on how to write their first book that they don't know how to write.
Okay.
They talk about healing. We talk about spirituality. We play great music. They ask acting questions. We play a game called One Gotta Go.
Oh, whoa!
Oh, well, since we got this here, Pee Wee.
And I've been doing that all quarantine. So like everybody finally catching on. One Gotta Go.
Whoa, Christian. Hold on, Christian. We've been doing One Gotta Go for almost 2 years now.
Okay, well, I didn't know that. I didn't know. Hold on.
Yes,
3 seconds.
I was doing my friend Fox. Yes,
Come to join you, honey.
It's a game. One gotta go.
I gotta get that. I want to
It's
get
a
that.
game. Yes.
I want to get
that. I
that.
saw it on IG and I'm like, yo, ain't nobody doing this on a little live thing during the quarantine. I didn't want to copy off nobody else's games or contests. I want to try to do something original. So I hit him up. I was like, hey, I do a live on Sunday. Send me the game. I'd love to play it with all the people because we get a lot of people that tune in. So we run the game.
Well, Christian, since you said
Oh,
that.
damn.
Yes.
Oh, damn.
It is about that time, sir.
Oh,
hey, Pee Wee, please make it one of Christian's movies, please.
So since you said it, good sir, I'm pulling them up right now.
The setup is real.
Yes.
The setup is real. Now, see, if you had the game, you could just pull the card out.
Ours is catered personally.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
See.
Going custom.
So here we go.
Okay.
Christian, one gotta go, good sir.
Okay.
One gotta go. I'm gonna go through movies into music. And
Get involved. Let's go.
Your
Let's
TV.
go.
You being
Let's
in
go.
TV. Okay, you ready?
Okay.
All right, here we go. One gotta go, Christian. The Wood or the Best Man? The Wood or the Best Man?
Now, see, y'all cheating.
What?
First of all, because the One Gotta Go official rules, you get 4 selections.
Oh, no, one gotta go.
The Wood or the
Best Man?
Ay. I'm going to tell you why, and I love the Inglewood.
Come on,
now. They didn't make a sequel to The Wood. They made sequel to the Best Man. We gotta go. We gotta keep the Best Man.
Keep the best. Okay. So you keeping the Best Man?
The Inglewood. Yo,
Okay.
The Wood gotta go.
All right. Here we go. Let's see here. I'm gonna jump to music now.
Okay.
Stevie Wonder or Marvin Gaye?
Oh shit! Come on, man.
Stevie Wonder or Marvin Gaye? Which one gotta go?
The brutal disrespect. I would have to say because Stevie Wonder personally made me fall in love with music. When I was 9, I heard Overjoyed. And I didn't know nothing about love, but all I knew was that when I grew up that I wanted to be able to feel the way he wrote about that woman or that kind of love. I wanted to experience that. And that's what made me fall in love with music, period. And when I told him that, I almost couldn't speak to him. I was such a nerd and so nervous. But I was like, Mr. Wonder, I really, I was so nervous. And I was a grown-ass man. I am embarrassed for me. I'm sorry for this man.
Now, I used to work for Stevie, so I understand how that feels.
Yeah,
I used to work for Stevie.
I got nothing but love for Stevie. I got to keep Stevie. And Marv is one of my favorite artists, too. He's easily in my top 10. But Stevie made me fall in love with music, so I gotta keep Stevie.
Okay. All right. Two more. One gotta go. Two more. One gotta
Okay.
go. The Love Jones or Love and Basketball?
Oh shit! Come on, man. You're supposed to give me 4. This is hard. It's like calculus.
The Love Jones or Love and Basketball? One gotta go.
Damn it, man. It's not fair.
Yeah, man.
I'm gonna be biased, and that's why my answer is gonna be what it is. I had an enormous crush on Sanaa Lathan back in Love and Basketball. I used to want to kiss her on that scar. I used to, you know, back in the day, and for that reason only, I'm gonna keep Love and Basketball.
Hey,
gonna fight you. That is his future baby mama, Christian.
Listen, all I know is that I just wanted to just set my lips on that scar right there, just leave him there for about forever.
See, I might have to edit out this part because I don't want Sanaa to see this. And then next, you know, she'd be like, "Oh, Christian," she gonna be in your DM, and then I'm out.
I'll tell you something. I'll tell you a funny, but not, you know, I ain't snitching. I ran into her. I was introduced to her at a red carpet event, and I told her that story. Right as her date walked up. Awkward.
Girl loving basketball. She was at the prom or whatever.
Yeah. So right as her date walked up in real life, at the premiere, I was finishing up that story, and I was like, yeah, I used to have the biggest crush on you. I used to want to kiss you right on that little scar right there. And this gentleman walked up, and he was like, and she was like, hey, Christian, this is such and such, such and such, this is, and I was like, oh. It is what it is, but you know, I was respectful with it.
Right.
All right.
And I wasn't really shooting a shot. I was just telling a story.
You were shooting your shot, but okay.
Right. Look.
Kobe.
Right.
Listen.
Yeah.
You didn't get the response you wanted, but you shot your shot, though.
Yeah.
That's all right.
He walked up too fast. I might have been able to get the numbers or something. But it's all. This was a few years back, so it is what it is.
All right, one got to go. Last one here. Saint and Sinners. Or Contempt.
Oh, I knew it.
You knew that was
coming.
Y'all don't
play fair, man.
Yeah.
Y'all don't play fair at all.
Saints and Sinners or Contempt.
As much fun as I had on Saints and Sinners in the 4 seasons, and we're about to go shoot a 5th season. In Contempt I'm a huge Law and Order fan. So giving those big opening and closing statements to the jury and the judge and to the courtroom, that's always been a dream of mine. That, you know, that dream role of a prosecutor or defending attorney. So I'd have to keep In Contempt, man, because it was such a dream role, and people really started to like take me serious. Like, okay, you serious? Like you ready? Like I had casting directors and hey, you call me out the blue. I had network execs like, yo, I ain't seen your work in some years, but this In Contempt over here, shit.
Right.
And so I would have to keep that one. I would have to keep that one. I wish they would have brought it back, but
well, hey,
you know,
I mean, that's
know.
what you're here for. You may be able to bring that back.
That part.
Yeah.
That part.
Come
so,
on
and
now.
If not, then I'll play an attorney on something else. So
Hello.
Yeah. But it was definitely a treat. The cast was great. Some super talented women on there, man. It was some I think our primary 3, our lead 3 women on there, just rock stars. It was just a great cast, man. It was just.
Well, you survived the one gotta go, my guy. You survived.
Man, that was brutal. You see, I started sweating for a second.
I want to put him in the hot seat real quick since you did that, but I might let him slide today.
Yeah, let him slide.
I'm gonna let him slide. Talking.
Left foot slide.
No.
Yeah, let me slide.
Wait.
Christian can answer the hot seat. Let him go.
go.
You want me to put him in the hot seat?
Absolutely.
Put him in the hot seat.
All right.
Hey, Christian, I was trying to help you out, bro. I was on your team. Me and you, we Sanaa Lathan. I was with you. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to, but yikes.
All right. So here's the
Okay, you asked the wrong question. I'm gonna have some technical difficulties and the signal gonna drop over this.
hot seat. You ready? All right.
Come on.
During the hot seat is literally the first answer that comes to mind. Don't think about it. Whatever you say, you have 60 seconds to answer these questions, okay? It could be just random questions, okay? You ready? I'm gonna start you off easy. I'm gonna do easy.
Please do. Yeah, some foreplay would be nice. Yeah.
You want some foreplay? You want me? Okay.
Yeah. Easy
I'm gonna get to that in a minute. All right, ready, set, go. Kobe, LeBron.
Shit.
I went easy.
Kobe.
What?
Kobe.
All right. Okay.
For
Ass
right now.
Titties. Ass or titties?
I like that thing. I like that thing. I like them hips and that thing. She can have mosquito bites, Hershey kisses. Yeah.
She gotta have that peach.
All right.
I can rub in the midnight hour. You can rub on. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Okay, acting or singing?
Acting.
Okay, I wasn't expecting that. You kind of threw me off there. All right, Beyonce or Cardi B?
B.
B?
Beyonce.
Oh, I know. I was thought you said Cardi B. Or...
Oh no, man! Come on, man! It's only one B.
Okay. I got two more questions. Toothbrush or toilet paper?
You can only have one of them? Oh, this is terrible.
Exactly. Huh?
Terrible idea. Ooh.
10.
I would figure out a way to brush my teeth with the toilet paper. Keeping toilet paper. I would, you know what? If you wet it and roll it around your finger and set it on the counter and let it dry, it'll harden, and then you can kind of make a brush out of it. Or you can wrap it around like the bottom of a spoon or something, and then just kind of get. I'm gonna wipe my ass now. We got to wipe stuff. We got to wipe that.
You can wipe your ass with a toothbrush.
No, but then you gotta put that back in your mouth. Oh no. You know what's not gonna happen?
Yeah.
All right. I look, you answered that one. I don't have no more questions. I'm gonna go ahead and drop it right there. You did good. You survived. You survived. But there's one question that the streets want to know.
Okay.
You are single, so what type of ladies do you like?
Unfortunately, I am. I do like a woman who's a badass on her own, that can bring more to the table than just great looks, aesthetics, measurements, and an appetite. Like, I need you to bring your table and sit your shit next to mine so we can have a motherfucking family reunion. I need to be spiritually incentivized. I need to be able to learn from you, and vice versa. I need to be challenged by you. I don't want no pushover, and vice versa. I need you to be better than me in certain things, again, so I can learn from you. I don't want nobody in my circle that I have more experience in everything, because if that's the case, then if I'm always the smartest person in the room, then I'm in the wrong room. Mm-hmm. And if this is the person you're going to spend some years with and maybe some decades with, then I need her to be more experienced at that, or, more, be better than me at that, or know more about this and then be able to teach me that.
So who is your type if you had to pick anybody in the world? Like, what would be Christian's type?
I don't have one. I do have an affinity for chocolate. She will remain nameless, but my most recent ex, she was an amazing Black woman. We're still friends. My ex-fiance from before I made my son, matter of fact. She was an amazing, super chocolate Black woman.
Whoop whoop for the chocolates. A-Last, high five.
You listen, you like what you like, man. So I just think that, and I think all women are absolutely beautiful. I'm not saying that I wouldn't date someone else, but I clearly most of the relationships that I've ever had in my life have been with some sort of amazing Black woman. So.
Good. Well, if your DMs blow up, send them to Pee Wee.
It's gonna be chocolate in the morning.
Pee Wee, be ready.
Hey.
Rocky, you want some of those? You want him to send some your way too?
Yeah, come on, man. I don't have a problem, man.
I'm gonna send y'all all the areolas. I'm gonna send Pee Wee all the areolas, and I'm gonna send you the other ones.
Yeah, send me the booty ones. I like booties, man. Send me so yeah.
Question: if you could do a love scene with anyone, actor or non-actor, who would it be?
I think it'd be dope to work with The Rock.
Whoa.
Oh, you said, whoa. I didn't hear the love part.
That's why I fixed it.
I was thinking like action movie. Not that kind of action either. I was thinking like blowing stuff up and stuff. Love scene. Man, that's tough because I don't, not necessarily in love scene capacity, not necessarily, but I wouldn't hate it either. I want to work with Viola. I think she's super dope and brilliant. But I mean, man, Taraji would be dope to work with. Regina would be dope to work with. Let me see. I would be on my best behavior because I don't want to smoke with Dwayne Wade, but Gabby would be, she'd be great to work with as well. I'm a gentleman, so so now, we can still, man, I'm open. I'm open.
And if you can get another actor to do your biopic, who would you choose?
Oh, wow. I can tell, okay, can I flip that?
Go ahead.
Can I tell you the ones that I really want to do? Because I don't think I've done enough to get one done of me yet, but it would either be Morris Day, El DeBarge, or Giancarlo Espinosa. I would love to do either of their We Favor, and they're brilliant and complex individuals, and I would love the opportunity to, if it happens. One of them is gonna happen, be clear. At some point, I feel like an A or two, but yeah.
That's what's up. Before we get up out of here, Christian, or
Billy D.
Oh,
Billy
yeah.
D. Billy D. Williams?
Yes.
Sexual chocolate Billy D. Williams?
Billy D. Williams is half a shade darker than I am right now.
Right.
And we got the same hair. And we did, he was in The Man in 3B with me. And I'm going to send you the picture that we took together. I promise you, spitting image.
Oh, that'd be dope.
I promise you. So you just gotta be what he said in the movie. I was like, how you so cool? He's like, you just don't try to be. You just be. And I was like, shit.
And
He gave me a whole TED talk just that quick. So yeah, man, he's just authentically himself. So one of those four I would love to do. I think it would be dope.
That's hot. And I think, at the end of the day, we need to have those biopics of these great actors and actresses so that after their career is done, that people continue to remember them and the great work that they did on screen and on television.
Yeah, and we can celebrate them while they're here.
Exactly.
Let's not wait until we keep losing people. That's the only thing I don't like about growing older. I love growing older. I love it. But I don't enjoy the part to where we see so many of our creative heroes and so many icons pass. That's the tough part. So I say a lot of those need to be done while they're here. Andre Harrell, they were working on his and we lost them.
Right.
We got to celebrate these men and women, these greats while they're here.
Yes,
That's
absolutely.
Pee Wee, because I'm in the middle of shooting my documentary too, and I can't talk to Michael. I can't talk to Whitney. I can't talk to Heavy D. I can't talk to Andre. So I understand. It's true. You got to tell these stories. You got to get your parents on camera so that they can tell their version of you, as a child and all of that. So yeah, I absolutely understand.
That part.
You guys can follow my man Christian on Instagram at Christian Keys, Christian, real quick before we get out of here. You're still on 911, correct?
They ain't kill me off, so yeah. So once we get out of COVID, if they call and say, hey, would you come on back? I mean, please believe I'm going there. We're still shooting season 5 of Saints and Sinners starting next month. It's just going to be hella health protocols and masks and Saints and Sinners, we might all just have masks on.
Yeah.
Get away with
and
it.
gloves.
Yeah.
In church, like you ain't tithing today. You just, you never know. And then we're shooting the rest of season 2 of The Family Business on BET, BET Plus. We're shooting the rest of that soon here as well, and I'm an assassin on that. So, and I only kill bad people. I only kill like really, really horrible people.
Okay. Now, are you back on The Boys also? Are you?
Not this season, but they didn't kill me either. So you never know. We were talking about it, and I was originally up for an episode or 2, and then they had some things shift with the schedule, and they weren't able to work that out. But again, they didn't kill me, and they're as big as that show is getting. They're getting to season 3. So, and Train is still around. So his big brother's gonna need to come save him. So, and Jesse T. Usher is my god, man. So it was great work on him too. Super talented young brother. I call him Young Jedi. His G.
That's my joint on Prime.
Yeah.
Working on any movies coming out?
Say it again.
Are you working on any movies coming out?
I as soon as we can, like, I think the things that are shooting now are just kind of like the testing the waters, so to speak. I think once people see how certain studios and networks are setting up the health protocols, then I think we'll get a few more things shot and more things shooting. There will be another show that I'm on later this year. I may pop up in the one that I'm writing as a recurring character. That one's gonna be fire. I can't wait for y'all to. Well,
come back.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, we gotta have you back once that one joined. That.
Yeah.
I can't wait till they let me announce it. I can't even say what it is and what it's about and all this other stuff. But you gotta respect the process. So.
And we look forward to it. We're gonna have you back once the secret is out the bag. We'll have you back on the joint, man, on the show. But Christian Keys, we wish you nothing but continued blessings, my brother. Thank you so very much for taking the time out your day to come and rock with us. But before we go, we have to do this for you and Jay Tasha. Go ahead, Big Les.
Birthday
To you. Happy birthday to you.
Hey.
Happy birthday, dear Tasha and Christian.
Yes.
Happy birthday to y'all.
Salud.
Cheers, man.
Salud.
I'm gonna drink my wine after this.
Right. I was already drinking. They told me no more. But
There
I
it
was
is.
gonna ask
They
for a
cut you off.
personal
How they
happy birthday.
virtually cut you off? What the hell kind of policy is that? How you
I
gonna
was
cut me off
literally-
virtually? I wish somebody would virtually cut you off, sir. You're done.
You're and I'm at home, so it's not like I'm driving anywhere. So
Yeah, no. They scared you're not gonna make it to the living room.
I was
Yeah.
gonna ask for a personal birthday, because I'm putting a birthday collage, but I will accept this. Thank you guys. I'm so happy.
Thank you guys for having me. I was honored. I appreciate y'all. Much love. I'll be back anytime. I'll rock with y'all heavily.
Appreciate it. Thank you, my brother. Ladies and gentlemen, Big Pwee, Big Les, Jay Tasha, DJ Ron C, and our very special guest, Christian Keys. We are the Spin Room. You guys have a wonderful and blessed day, and we'll see you guys on the flip side. Peace.
Yeah, you are now live